You're here right now, you've got your dreams, your goals, and your ambitions, but all of that means nothing if you don't put in the work. Laziness will rob you of your potential, your dreams, and your life's purpose. It'll tell you to wait, to rest, to delay the success that's waiting for you. But I'm here to tell you, you've got work to do. Success doesn't come from sitting around, hoping and wishing. Success is the result of consistent, focused action. Every moment you waste is one more step further from the life you want to build. You have a gift. You have a unique potential. But laziness will turn your gift into regret. And let me tell you, this regret is much harder to live with than hard work. If you want something, go after it. If you want to change your life, make a decision today to kill that laziness once and for all. When you work for something, you feel accomplished. When you work for something, you feel proud. That's the feeling of a life lived with purpose. So get up, get moving. The world needs your contribution. Don't let laziness be the thief of your success. You have what it takes, but you have to get to work. Laziness isn't a lack of time, it's a lack of discipline. Discipline is what turns dreams into reality. Waiting for the perfect time or someone to push you won't get you anywhere. Take responsibility for your own life. Success is built by consistent, small actions. Stop waiting for a huge leap. Start with one small step today. The comfort you get from laziness today is temporary, but the regret will last much longer. Excuses are the enemy of progress. Stop telling yourself tomorrow and start telling yourself now. Time is always moving forward. If you don't take control of your future, someone else will create one for you and you may not like it. Life is short, and every minute counts. Laziness steals your time, which you can never get back. No one else is responsible for your success except you. If you're waiting for external motivation, you're in for a long wait. If you wait for the perfect moment, you'll wait forever. Start where you are with what you have and get moving. Motivation comes after action, not before. Don't wait for the right moment, just start moving. Discipline is the cornerstone of success. It's the quality that separates those who achieve their dreams from those who just talk about them. You see, anyone can be motivated for a short time. Anyone can be excited when things are easy or when the vision is fresh. But when things get tough, when the excitement fades and the obstacles show up, it's discipline that will keep you going. The key to lasting success isn't talent. It's not luck, and it's not about waiting for the perfect opportunity. The key is consistency, and consistency comes from discipline. Discipline means doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. It means staying committed, even when the world around you wants you to quit. It's showing up every day doing the work, even when there's no immediate reward. Most people want the reward without the work. They want the result, but they're not willing to do what it takes to get there. They want success to fall into their lap without having to build the foundation, without making the sacrifices. But success is earned, and it's earned by showing up and doing the work every day, regardless of how you feel. It's the little things you do consistently, day after day, that build the life you want. Discipline isn't about having the strength to do everything at once. It's about having the strength to do what's required, no matter how small the action may seem. It's about taking that next step, even when you're tired, even when you're uncertain, because you know that every step is getting you closer to where you want to be. Without discipline, even the most brilliant ideas will remain just that, ideas. But with discipline, you turn those ideas into reality. Discipline is the bridge that connects your vision with your results. It's the force that pushes you to keep going when you feel like giving up, to keep learning when you feel like you've reached your limit. It's the difference between dreaming and doing. So if you want success, you need discipline. It's not enough to have big dreams. It's not enough to be inspired. You must be willing to put in the hard work day in and day out. Success is the result of the decisions you make and the discipline you maintain. It's time to commit. Your future is waiting for you, but only if you're willing to put in the effort. Let's face it, no one is coming to do the work for you. The world won't stop and wait for you to get ready, and your dreams won't fulfill themselves. We all wish sometimes that things would just fall into place, that someone would step in and make everything happen. But that's not how it works. You are the one responsible for your success. You are the one who has to make the decisions, take the action, and carry the weight. No one else is going to build your future for you. Sure, people can offer guidance, support, and advice along the way, but at the end of the day, it's on you. When the dust settles, when the hard decisions need to be made, it's your responsibility. You can't wait for someone else to pick up the slack because they're busy with their own lives, their own goals, and their own responsibilities. You're the only one who can make the choices that will lead to your success or failure. There's no magic wand to wave and make everything easy. It's not about waiting for the stars to align or hoping for a stroke of good luck. The truth is, you're going to face challenges. You're going to have days where you feel like giving up. You're going to encounter obstacles that seem insurmountable. But when those moments come, you have to stand up and keep moving. You have to realize that the power to change your situation is in your hands and only you can decide to take action. Look at the successful people around you. The ones who have built something meaningful didn't sit back and wait for someone to do it for them. They didn't rely on others to make their dreams a reality. They took charge of their own lives, they set their own course, and they made the necessary sacrifices. They did the work even when no one was watching. They understood that it was their responsibility to create the future they wanted. Waiting for someone else to save you is a dangerous trap. It keeps you stuck, relying on circumstances or others to determine your future. But the truth is, your circumstances don't define you, you do. If you want something, you have to go out and make it happen. You have to take the risks, face the setbacks, and stay committed to the process no matter how tough it gets. No one is going to build your dreams for you. The power, the effort, the action, it all comes down to you. So stop waiting. Stop hoping. Take charge. Take responsibility. It's your life, your dreams, and your success. You're the one who has to show up, do the work, and make it happen. And when you do, you'll realize that the rewards are well worth the effort because no one else could have done it for you. The secret to success is not some grand, dramatic leap. It's the small, consistent actions you take every single day. Too many people are focused on big results, thinking they need a major breakthrough to change their lives. But the truth is, success is built one small step at a time. It's the little things you do each day, even when they don't seem like much, that compound over time to create massive results. Think about it, a single penny today isn't much. But if you took that penny and doubled it every day for a month, you'd be amazed at how quickly it grows. The same principle applies to your efforts. A small action repeated consistently will eventually lead to big rewards. Whether it's making one extra sales call, reading a page of a book, or taking 5 extra minutes to plan your day, it's the small daily actions that stack up to create real change. Most people get discouraged because they don't see instant results. They start something with excitement, but give up after a few weeks because the results aren't as dramatic as they expected. But success doesn't happen overnight. It's the power of consistency that builds momentum. Each day you show up, you're putting in the work, and those small efforts begin to accumulate. The key is to keep going, even when you don't see immediate rewards. Don't underestimate the power of small actions. When you break down your big goals into manageable daily tasks, you take away the overwhelm and turn them into something achievable. Over time, those small efforts will build the habits, skills, and mindset necessary to reach your larger goals. You don't need to do everything at once, you just need to keep moving, one step at a time. Too many people look for shortcuts, the quick fix, but shortcuts don't lead to lasting success. They may bring quick results, but those results don't stick. The small, steady actions that you repeat day after day, whether it's exercising, learning, or improving a skill, are the actions that will move you forward in the long run. Success is not about one big breakthrough. It's about the steady, relentless pursuit of progress. So stop waiting for the big moment and start with the small things. A single step taken consistently will lead you much farther than hoping for a miracle. The little habits, the decisions you make every day, are what shape your future, and make them count. Keep moving forward, even when progress seems slow, because every small action is building the foundation for something bigger. Laziness is the easy path. It's the instant gratification we all crave, the comfort of putting things off, of doing nothing, of avoiding the work. It feels good in the moment, doesn't it? That temporary relief from effort, that quick escape from discomfort. It's the voice in your head telling you to take it easy or just relax for now. It's the reason we find ourselves hitting the snooze button, skipping that workout, or postponing important tasks. In that moment, laziness is a comforting companion. But here's the reality: while laziness feels good right now, it costs you in the long run. Every time you choose comfort over effort, every time you put something off, you're paying a price, one that you may not feel immediately, but will certainly feel later. The cost of laziness is the missed opportunities, the unfulfilled potential, the regret that creeps in when you realize how much time has passed and how little you've accomplished. You see, laziness doesn't just steal your time in the present, it steals your future. Think about it. Each time you avoid the work, You're not just avoiding discomfort in the moment, you're avoiding the success, the progress, and the rewards that come with consistent effort. Every hour you spend being lazy is an hour you're not investing in your dreams, in your growth, or in your future. And eventually you'll look back and realize that the moments of comfort were fleeting, but the cost of that comfort lasted a lifetime. Laziness doesn't just prevent you from achieving your goals, it weakens your resolve. The more you give into it, the harder it becomes to fight it. It starts as a small choice to skip one thing, and before you know it, laziness becomes a habit that keeps you stuck. But when you push through, when you work through the discomfort, when you choose to take action, you're not only building momentum in the moment, you're building the foundation for the future you want. Yes, the work is hard. Yes, it may feel uncomfortable at times, but that's where growth happens. That's where success is forged. Laziness promises comfort, but it delivers regret. Action, on the other hand, delivers results. The feeling of accomplishment, the pride in doing the work, the satisfaction of knowing you moved closer to your goals, that's the payoff. So next time laziness tries to convince you to take it easy, remember it feels good in the moment, but it costs you in the long run. The price you pay for comfort today will be far greater than the effort required to push through now. The work may be hard, but the rewards are worth it. Every action you take, every step forward, is an investment in your future, and that's the price you'll be glad you paid. Excuses are the silent killers of success. They creep in dressed up as reasons, justifications, and explanations, convincing you that it's okay to put things off, to settle for less, or to take the easy way out. I don't have enough time, I'm too tired, I'll start tomorrow. These are the words that trap people in mediocrity. The truth is, excuses are nothing more than a way to avoid the work, avoid the discomfort, and avoid the responsibility of taking action. But the reality is, these excuses will never get you closer to where you want to be. They're the thieves that steal your potential and your progress. The moment you stop making excuses is the moment you take control of your life. It's the moment you decide that the results you want are more important than the temporary relief you get from procrastination. Every time you make an excuse, you give away your power, your time, and your chance at success. You convince yourself that your dreams are less important than your comfort. But comfort won't create the life you want. Action will. Action will. You have to replace the excuses with action. Instead of looking for reasons why you can't do something, focus on the reasons why you must. Stop waiting for the perfect circumstances, because they will never come. Life will always throw challenges your way, but it's how you respond to them that determines your future. Excuses are the easy way out, but the easy way never leads to anything worthwhile. Start today by making a commitment to take action, regardless of how you feel or what challenges lie ahead. Don't wait for motivation to strike. Motivation comes after you take the first step. It's not about waiting for the right moment, it's about creating the moment by doing the work. Action is the antidote to excuses. Every time you push past the temptation to make an excuse and choose action instead, you reinforce the habit of progress and you move closer to the life you want to build. You'll face challenges, you'll feel tired, frustrated, and tempted to quit. But that's when you need to push through the most. Every successful person you admire has faced obstacles, but they didn't make excuses, they made decisions. They took responsibility for their own lives and took the action needed to overcome those challenges. Replace excuses with action, and you'll quickly see the difference it makes. Your progress won't be measured by how many reasons you have for not doing something. It will be measured by what you've done despite the reasons to stop. Every day you choose action, you build momentum, you build discipline, and you build the life you've always wanted. If you don't take control of your future, someone else will. That's a truth that's hard to swallow, but it's one you need to hear. You see, life doesn't stop for anyone. The world keeps moving and time keeps ticking, whether you're ready or not. The decisions you make or don't make today are shaping the life you'll be living tomorrow. And if you're not actively shaping your future, someone else will step in and do it for you. But don't think that someone else has your best interests in mind. They're not going to build the life you want. They'll build the life that serves their own agenda, their own desires. The reality is that there are people out there who are building their own futures. They're making decisions, taking actions, and doing the work necessary to get what they want from life. And while you're sitting back waiting for something to happen, they're out there making it happen. The more you delay, the more you give up control. You're allowing others to determine the direction of your life instead of taking the reins yourself. Every day you're either building your future or letting someone else build it for you. The boss who decides whether you get that promotion. The company that sets the terms of your employment. The people who dictate your social circles, the economy that dictates opportunities. These are all forces that are at play, whether you're actively involved or not. If you sit idly by, waiting for life to give you a break, waiting for a lucky opportunity, or hoping things will work out, you're letting others dictate your destiny. If you want to be in control, you must take ownership of your future. It's not enough to just have goals, dreams, and ambitions. You have to act on them. You have to make decisions that align with where you want to go, even when it's uncomfortable or uncertain. Building your future takes sacrifice, it takes hard work, and it takes discipline. But every step you take in the direction of your goals is a step away from letting someone else decide your path. Don't let the years pass by without taking action. Don't let opportunities slip through your fingers because you were too afraid to take a chance. If you want a life that's different from what you're currently experiencing, you have to be the one to make it happen. It starts with making choices today that will pay off tomorrow. It starts with setting goals, building a plan, and taking consistent action. You can't sit back and hope for things to fall into place. The only way things fall into place is if you're the one placing them. So stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop waiting for the right person to come into your life or for the right circumstances to appear. You are the architect of your own future. If you don't start building today, someone else will. And when that happens, you'll find yourself looking back, wondering where the time went, wondering how you ended up where you are, and wishing you had taken charge earlier. The choice is yours. Build your future, or let someone else build it for you. It's as simple as that. Time is the most precious resource you have, and it's slipping away second by second. The clock doesn't stop for anyone. It doesn't wait for you to feel ready or for the perfect moment to come. The truth is, you don't have time to waste. Every minute you spend procrastinating, every hour you waste on things that don't serve your goals, is time you'll never get back. And once it's gone for good. Most people think they have all the time in the world. They say, I'll get to it tomorrow, or I have plenty of time, but the reality is, there are no guarantees. The future isn't promised. The opportunity you have today may not be available tomorrow. Every day you wait, every time you put things off, you're putting your future on hold. You're giving away precious time to habits and distractions that won't move you closer to your goals. It's easy to get caught up in the idea that you'll start working on your dreams later, that you'll wait until things slow down, or that there's always another day to act. But the truth is, there's never going to be a perfect time. The perfect time to start is now. You can't afford to waste another second. Every minute you delay is one more minute you're not building the life you want. It's one more minute you're not moving toward your success, your health, your dreams. Time is a currency. And just like money, once you spend it, you can't get it back. Every action you take today is an investment in your future. But every moment of inaction is a missed opportunity. You can't afford to wait around for the stars to align or for the right conditions to show up. You have to act now with what you have where you are. Time doesn't care about your plans, your doubts, or your excuses. It keeps moving, and if you're not careful, it'll leave you behind. When you realize just how valuable time is, it changes the way you look at everything. You stop wasting time on distractions. You stop procrastinating. You stop letting small problems or inconveniences hold you back from taking action. You make every moment count because you know that the time you're spending now is the foundation for the life you'll be living tomorrow. The best way to build a future that excites you is to start today. Do something now that brings you closer to where you want to be. Don't put it off until tomorrow. Don't wait for next week, next month, or next year. The time to act is now. You don't have time to waste. Every moment is an opportunity to move forward, to make progress, to work toward your goals. Don't let time slip away from you. It's the only resource you can't replenish, so use it wisely. Get to work. Your future is waiting, but it's not going to wait forever. Success is not something that happens to you, it's something you create. It's easy to look around and think that others are luckier, that they have something you don't, or that circumstances are against you. But here's the hard truth: success is your responsibility and yours alone. No one else is coming to hand it to you on a silver platter. You are the one who must decide, who must act, and who must be accountable for the results. Too many people sit back and wait for success to find them. They think that if they're just patient enough, if they just wait for the right opportunity to come, everything will fall into place. But success doesn't come to those who wait, it comes to those who take charge, make decisions, and take action even when the path is unclear. Success is the result of what you do, not what you wish for. Your future is in your hands. No one can live your life for you. No one can make your decisions or take your actions. You are responsible for your own journey. The good news is that this means you have the power to change your life at any time. The bad news is that it also means you can't blame anyone else for where you are today. If you want something different, you have to take different actions. If you want more, you have to become more. There are no excuses. The time for waiting is over. Success doesn't care about your background, your setbacks, or your challenges. It only cares about what you're willing to do about them. It's not enough to have dreams or aspirations. It's not enough to talk about your goals or wish for a better life. You have to get up every day and take consistent action to move toward them. Every day is an opportunity to build the life you want, but that opportunity is wasted if you don't show up and take responsibility. Don't wait for someone else to give you permission to succeed. Don't wait for the perfect moment, the perfect opportunity, or the perfect circumstances. The only perfect moment is the one you create by choosing to act right now. No one is going to do it for you. The world won't stop and wait for you to catch up. It's up to you to decide what you want and take the steps necessary to get there. Your responsibility is to take ownership of your choices, your actions, and your mindset. No one is going to come along and make you successful. It's up to you to show up, to do the work, and to be accountable for the results. Every decision you make today shapes your tomorrow. If you want success, you have to take responsibility for it. The only person who can create the life you want is you. Success is yours, but only if you take responsibility for it. It's time to own it. The best time to act is not tomorrow, not next week, not when you feel ready. The best time to act is now. If you're waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect conditions, or the perfect mindset, you're going to be waiting forever. There will always be something that seems off, something that holds you back from taking that first step. But here's the truth. The moment you choose to act is the moment you start creating the future you want. And that moment is now. Time doesn't wait. It's constantly moving forward. Every second that passes is a second you'll never get back. While you're waiting for the right time to take action, the world keeps turning and others are out there making their moves. If you want to catch up, if you want to build the life you're dreaming about, you have to start now, because the longer you wait, the farther behind you fall.